All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be one of the last videos that we consistently upload from my home shop.
Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like more content, follow social media at Cody Crafted on Instagram.
Okay, it is the end of 2022. And it's also the end of a slight bit of an era. You'll still see some more videos coming out of here, but this is the end of working full-time out of my home shop. We are now moving into a commercial space. I'm excited. Steve's excited. My wife is excited. As much as we love you guys as customers, she's kind of done with people walking into the backyard randomly that she didn't know were coming, which is probably partially my fault. Sorry, hon. Anyways, the point is, we are moving. We're moving. We're starting essentially right now. We've already taken a couple of things down there, but now it's time. It's time. We have the Gladiator in the shop right now. It blew up its transfer case because it has 700 horsepower and 40s and did not have the right transfer case because of the people who originally did the motor swap. And so anyways, we're fixing that for the customer, but we're waiting on parts, and so it's kind of down right this second. We've got another Jeep outside with the heads torn off, and so it's down right this second. I'm out of room. It's kind of why we're going into a bigger shop. We can't triage cars and move on to something else and keep production going and keep videos going and keep my children fed. So we got to have more room.
All right, let's spread out. I need more room.
Join us. We're happy to have you. Thanks for sticking along, and let us know what you think. Come check us out. Grand opening, open house, January 28th. Also coincides with my dad and I's birthday, so we're going to have a party. Y'all come see us. All right, we're here. This is the new spot. Cody Crafted. We'll get a little better signage, get a little something up top, but you know, all in due time. Entree. Welcome to the new digs. So we now have a real office. We're gonna keep this super slick. We have a desk for me. We have a desk for Steve to do his editing. Get you a couch. We'll have a little coffee setup over here, and everything should be in pretty good shape. So we'll have a nice little place we can hang some t-shirts up. You guys can come pick up merch. All the trim was like a rough cut cedar, and it's kind of not really the vibe I was after in here. We wanted a little slicker, and it is currently Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we are getting our carpet tiles and we're installing those. So you'll see those. Trevor and I got in here and painted all this trim white, and that way it is a little slicker and a little more modern in here because it kind of looked a little Western for what we do. So, but the main reason we're here is this. Space.
The final frontier.
As you can tell, we've already moved a few things in. We had to clear some room. You saw Jay's bus is at the old shop right now. So we had to make some space for it. So we've got some stuff piled up out here. Of course, a couple sets of methods. We got some custom springs for another build that's going to happen in here. It's going to be one of the first projects that we wind up doing. But so cool, so cool. So my dad is actually on the way. All this wood is going to get painted. You'll see that here in just a second. And we're going to be able to have all of our things inside, and all of our things will be much cleaner, much more organized. Everything's pretty much on wheels so that you can move it out away from the wall and clean, and it will it should help a lot. One of the coolest things, the area above the office is all decked. So we got on Marketplace and I scored a set of warehouse ladders for easy access to get up here for our storage area. Now, Still got to build a handrail. Still got to get a forklift. We're not going to put big heavy stuff up here, but just the fact that we can put, you know, backstock for merch. I'll be able to keep some, you know, some lights and, you know, maybe a set of wheels or two, just to have some stuff in stock when we have somebody that needs something. We are going to try to keep a few more pieces on hand. I'm not going to stock everything because, number one, we just don't have a ton of room, and we work on such a diverse amount of stuff that I wouldn't know what the hell to stock anyway if that was the case. So anyways, we got work to do. Like I say, my dad's on his way down. He's gonna help us. We'll introduce you to him, and he's gonna help us get some paint on the wall on this deal while I try to knock out some other stuff too. Yeah, so there's lifts to put in. There's air hoses to run. We gotta move our compressor over. We gotta wire it. The saw's gonna go over here. We've got material racks to build so that we can stack our bigger material up here. We've got the lathe needs to go basically where these stairs are, I'm pretty sure. We got a fab table that needs to be built right here. And of course, we will be bringing you all of that in future episodes. Jump in the comments, and if you've got any suggestions for layout or anything that I'm not thinking of as far as how to get the best use of space, please let me know. We'd love to hear from you, and we're gonna take you on the whole journey and show you how we're doing things. And let's get to work. All right, sit rep update. Huge shout out to Trevor and Dad, who, while Jay and I have been tinkering with other stuff on the bus, have been here doing this. Yes, that's right. It is not bare plywood. It is gray. I think it looks a lot better. Jump down in the comments and tell me what you think. Should it have stayed plywood? I doubt you'll agree. All right, Trevor. How's it looking?
Looks great.
Looks great?
Sir?
I think you're right. I think you're right. What do you think about all this painting stuff?
Definitely not automotive, but yeah, something different.
You learn something new every day around here, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Variety is the spice of life, Dad. Let's see how you're doing over here. Let's go up my new ladder here and get the bird's eye view.
How much paint am I wearing?
How much paint are you wearing? Not much. Very nice. Well, you're a pro at this.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of one of your things. I don't know if it's necessarily your thing by choice.
Not by choice.
Well, we got in here and we were worried it was going to be a little bit too taupe-ish and not enough gray, but I think with the concrete, it really brings out the gray. We'll get the blue off of there for the masking, and it'll look good. So we made a design change. We made a executive decision amongst the team here. We're gonna get rid of the builder beige. We're gonna go ahead and gray out the wall, and then all the stuff along the top and all the trim on that wall, it's going black. right, guys, here we are. We're moved in, mostly. Here we have our lovely little office. This is going to be the brain center and hub of what's going on around here. Desks and coffee maker and air conditioner. Yeah.
Nation hookah and coffee maker. Also makes Julian fries.
Out here, we have 3,000 square feet. First project inside the door, this 96 Bronco getting a desolate kit. And behind us, Clifford, the big red bourbon. Taking up a chunk of the floor space, obviously. But as you can tell, still quite a bit of room. We could get a vehicle in front of it and behind it if we had to. So being able to get 6 in here if we had to, as opposed to the 1, maybe 2 I could get in my current shop. Parts department up top. Still got to build a handrail. We're going to have some banners of our favorite brands up top there. We got the big yellow box here. Looks kind of small in this shop. The plan is pallet rack along this wall, and of course workspace kind of underneath, so that we've got some benches and whatnot there, some of our fabrication tool. It'll let us get some lighting. First shelf I'm planning on putting, you know, here-ish, so that you don't hit your head, but we can have light in this area, so you can have workbench or your, you know, your toolbox or whatever. First lift is going right here, we think. We're pretty sure. That'll be here in a couple of days. And beyond that, we've got the fab area in this little cutout behind the office. I brought my compressor from the house for now. We'll probably wind up having to upgrade at some point, but for the time being, it'll get the job done. It's just gonna be a little noisy. But this will be the fab area. But just the fact that we got more than one car inside at a time, we don't be able to triage cars. And if we get hung up on parts delay, kind of like we were today, we don't have to shuffle everything around in order to be able to keep working. Being able to have 2, 3, 4 projects at a time in process should help with efficiency around the shop. That's the main reason we moved here, and I'm tired of tripping over all my personal junk that's in my home shop. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. Like, it's not real yet. It hasn't really sunk in yet, but we start spinning wrenches in the morning. We'll probably get the Bronco up and get the wheels off and kind of start taking a look at some of the steering components and such on it, so we can get a feel for it. And then we've got 3 or 4 projects already in process at the shop. Thank you guys so much for watching along. This is going to be kind of an ongoing build process, as I really can't afford to just write a check and make it all happen at once. So we'll be running airlines, we'll be adding lights, we'll be adding, you know, capability as we grow. And that growth is 100% in thanks to your support, all of our customers that have been with us over the last 3 years, and our continued growth, and the phone keeps ringing every day. Starting to get a lot of leads off of the YouTube channel. That's fantastic. If you feel like we're somebody you'd like to do business with, please feel free to holler at us. If you like just seeing the content, be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. That actually does help with the algorithm. And beyond that, if you need any parts, give us a call. We do sell stuff. We are a working business, not just a YouTube channel. Keep that in mind. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.